My name is Emil von Rott, and I was once a knight of the Order of the White Shields. When I found myself alone in the Plaguelands, without a sword or my armor, my despair was indescribable. But I was able to overcome myself and slowly, day by day, learned the difficult art of survival. If you are reading the scroll, you must be in exile. You are in the same deplorable situation in which each of us found ourselves at the beginning of our respective journeys. But you are not alone. Follow my instructions, and you will someday be as experienced an inhabitant of the territory of sorrow as I. Before anything else, you must craft an axe and pickaxe to obtain wood and stone for manufacturing necessary construction materials. You can gather small stones and branches without them, but tools will make your search for resources faster. Don't waste any time. Construct a reliable dwelling quickly. All you need is a few good pine logs. Strong walls will help you survive your first night in the Plaguelands and safeguard your goods from other exiles. It's true that the Grey Decay has forced many of us to forget any good manners we may have had before. Do not forget to immediately start a fire. Food prepared over a fire is much better for satiating hunger. If your fire goes out, you most likely just need to add some more firewood. This is also the case for smelters, as well as other devices that require fuel to function. To keep from starving to death, collect berries and the meat of wild animals. However, your surest course of action would be plotting out a garden and planting it with leek seeds. Peasants might have seeds, though little of their peaceful selves will remain in them. You'll make quick work of them, though. You cannot forget that you are surrounded by hundreds of monsters more dangerous than poor peasants. Turned by the decay, knights and templars too have lost their minds. You will need weapons and armor to fight them. These can first be made of copper. Search for it in rocky places. A torch is not the most fearsome of weapons, but don't dare leave home without one. If night comes while you are away from home, a torch is your only hope. Remember, fire is the soul of light and your only salvation. Not everyone has forsaken us. Those who have their own interest in the Plaguelands frequently use us as their tools, but there are those who help us from the good of their hearts. To contact them as quickly as possible, assemble a cage for ravens. Doing so will make your life easier and open new possibilities. You will, of course, need several devices to refine lumber and stone, smelt ores, and weave cloth. You can build all of them with your own hands so long as you are capable of holding an axe. The province is stained with swamps, but their water is undrinkable. To keep from dying of thirst, build a well. Fill all the flasks you can find, for leaving home without water is risky. I'd even say bordering on madness. With time, however, you will learn to twist rope with the help of tanning racks, prepare leek soup on campfires, and even forge nails. There are no lackeys nor servants in the Plaguelands. A noble person must themselves look after their own well-being. There are even rarer items, which cannot be gathered or crafted. Do not forget to loot corpses. Even the most homely object can be a treasure in the Plaguelands. And always keep an eye out for birds. Flocks of crows can often direct you to places from which you might profit. If you're lucky enough to find a dungeon map, do not hurry to go there. Yes, there are rumors that the treasures hidden away in dungeons are worth any risk, but a wise person will always take time to prepare. Before everything else, I speak of weapons, armor, food, water, and healing tinctures. From time to time, itinerant merchants wander into our land. Desperate people, you can barter with them for prized valuables like weapons or rare crafting materials. When setting off for a long venture, always take a spacious sack for trophies and spare weapons with you. If your sword breaks in battle, it could mean your life. And beware of other exiles. Desperation pushes people to shameful acts, and in the Plaguelands, men are the most fearsome of monsters. I am running out of ink, but if you are still alive and reading my notes, it must mean you have some knack for survival. I think you can cope with the challenges of fate without my bothersome advice.